It's time for Fifth Host when we talk about what you're talking about. Obama says presidents shouldn't watch TV or pay attention to social media. But before Trump responds with a tweet, an Obama staffer pointed out that even while in the Oval Office, the former president felt this way. According to Obama, TV and social media can serve as a distraction and cloud judgment. However, the media plays a really big part in the Trump administration. So, DBL Nation, should the POTUS avoid TV and social media? Lindsay, kick it off.
So Barb from Facebook says it's actually a president's responsibility to watch TV and social media. He or she needs to be aware of what's happening with regular folk in his country. We don't need another out-of-touch president. And Barb, I understand saying that because we're in a different day and age. Social media 10 years ago is not what it is today. And I think that yes, you do get briefed in the morning as a president, but I think also being in tune and in touch, people can basically touch President Trump, and that's the difference between him and other presidents. But
the other thing is President Trump refuses to hear or read the daily briefing, which is interesting, which is separate than from most presidents.
That's not the topic at hand.
that would be, I think, no matter what side of the aisle you're on, I think you'd be like, that'd be nice.
That'd be good if you read it. It'd be cool. Sorry.
Taylor from Facebook says, all things in moderation. Obama's right, though. I would prefer presidents to be immersed in deep thought, steering the country towards justice and making concerted effort to represent us all. Yeah, I think that, Tori, this president, he does his White House briefings through Twitter. Like, we still haven't had a White House briefing in quite some time. And this is the way he's doing it. This is the way he chooses to do it. And it's effective for him. So I'm not going to pick a side here. I'm just going to say that and let Al go.
All right, there we go. Way to on the fence, Brandon.
Way to be vague about it.
Hey, guys, to each their own, right?
I have nothing to say, Al.
Jozy from Facebook says, this is rich coming from someone that thought he was a celebrity going on all talk shows when he was in office.
That's Obama.
Yes, I'm assuming they're talking about Obama. This is just personally, I just would like the president to read the briefing, no matter whom he or she may be, just because Twitter is going to come from an angle. Most television is going to come from a certain angle. You can make an argument this show comes from a certain angle. I would just like my president, whoever they may be, to get their facts from somebody that's unemotional with just the bullet points of what's happening in their country and around the world.
That's a good point. All right. Well, Dana from Facebook says, I agree with Obama. This is how Trump has made a fool of himself. Look, I can say all I want about Trump, but the one thing he's been is incredibly effective. He speaks to the people absolutely through Twitter, and it's been very effective. Here's a picture of the daily briefing that is usually put on the Oval Office's front desk every single morning, and that you read. It has the highest classification of clearance, security clearance. Now, President Trump says,
do you think there's a Mad magazine in there?
There's no Mad magazine in there.
You don't know what's under that cover.
However, he doesn't like to read it. Now, he likes to listen to it with pictures and graphics. I'm not blaming him. That might be the way he reads. But what you do is miss nuances that can actually affect decisions, and you're the last person hitting that button that can kill people. So I have a real problem with this. All right, we want to know what you think. Thanks for writing in, guys.
Some people digest by listening, though.
What's that?
Some people digest content.
I said I like that he can listen in different ways. I don't auditorily learn, so he does. So that's great. But I would also read, or at least get some information from that, and not just Twitter, I guess.
I think that's fair. All right.